Hey guys, how y'all doing? Well, today is an exciting day for us at J&E Tech Drones. We have a new addition to the family. Of course, as you know, we have the Mini 4 Pro, which is Rana, and we have Atlas, the Air 3. I was on the fence for a while with this other one, but after watching a few videos and really looking into it, I thought it'd be a good addition. I'm kind of excited to get this and get it started and see what it's all about. Without further ado, we have Bolt to join the family, the Avata 2. This is not really going to be an unboxing. I am going to show the unboxing, but there's plenty of videos about that. This probably be a two-part series. At first, it's going to be me taking the stuff out of the box, so I guess it will be an unboxing and basically charging it. That's one thing I've noticed is that you have to charge everything up before you can fly it. And I have, since I knew I was getting this, I have two 128 SD cards, although it does come with a good size SD card, good size memory holder or whatever, hard drive or whatever it's called. On the drone, I still like using SD cards so I can pop them out, put them on my laptop and look at the footage. There's a lot of new things with this that I have not used with the Air 3 or the Mini 4 Pro. Gyro flow is one thing I'm kind of excited about. So I am glad this actually uses D-Log-M. It has OcuSync 4. So basically the rest of the Air 3 and the Mini 4 Pro have the exact same OcuSync. So I think the signal should be great. Can't wait to play with it. I really like the idea that I can use the Goggles 3 with my Mini 4 Pro and my Air 3. That's something I really want to look into. I do have the FPV controller, which is coming tomorrow. I know this little controller that comes with the Avata right there. I'm not really interested in playing with that really. I probably will at first, but I want to use the normal controller and see how that goes. I did purchase some bump guards that'll go on it, and so we'll definitely get those. I have one more thing that's coming today. It's I believe at the front of the Avata 2. I guess you can see this one. At the front of the Avata 2, there's these orange little things here. Well, I purchased on Amazon. They're about $9, and I believe they're metal. These orange ones, I believe, are plastic. I haven't taken it out of the box, haven't opened it or anything yet. But they actually screw to the frame, I believe, and they're metal, and they'll stick out a little further. I think that'll be good as far as protection. That's another reason I got the bump guards. I know people say this is a pretty sturdy device, but I've never flown FPV, and so I'm careful, but I like pushing things to the limit. So once I get used to it, I know I will. I think those two things will be great. And as you know, with any drone, I firmly believe that you need ND filters. So I got a set of ND filters for this. But further ado, let's go ahead and open this up and see what's in here. As you know, you've probably seen plenty of videos about this, but let's see what's going on. Let me adjust the camera. Hold on one second. Let's go ahead and get this open. 1 second. As you see, it still has a cellophane on it. I've not opened this yet. I am excited about this though. It's not really a whim of a buy. I wanted, when it first came out, I was like, nah, I'm not getting that one. But as the time went on, I really saw what you could do. I really, like I said, I think it'll be a good addition. Make sure I'm recording. I am. So we have it open. We got this little tab here that we'll go ahead and rip off. All right, put that there. Let me put the camera down a little more. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. So, as we all know, it comes with a bag. I really like backpacks. I got the bag for the, of course, the Mini 4 Pro and the Air 3, and I actually don't use them. Let me get this thing out here. It's like really, there we go. And put that to the side. So here we have it here. Let me back up the camera a little bit. All right, so here we have it here. I'm not going over all the straps and all that stuff because, again, y'all have seen plenty of those videos, as I have. Let me go ahead and zip this. And there we go. Sorry, I just want to make sure the camera's just fine. Let's go ahead and unzip this. This should be the cables and blades. I did get the Flymore combo. Yeah, it's just the items for the goggles, the little headband, and of course 4 blades, charger. I really don't. That's great, but we'll definitely see how that works. The little baby controller. I don't know what that controller's called. To tell you the truth, I'm not really sure. Let me see if it says what it is. Well, I'll put it on screen, but I think everyone knows what it's called. So everyone says it's really small. It's not that bad. I will definitely play with it, but I want the FPV controller that's coming tomorrow. So we'll put this aside. Make sure we put that strap on there. And we have the battery bank. We definitely need to charge all these. What I did notice, a lot of people when they got this kit, they had 2 chargers and they're like, wait a minute, I need a 3rd one because there's 3 devices. There's the battery bank, there's the controller, and of course there's the goggles. So this is, I mean, I didn't have the Avata 1, but this looks just like the Air 3 and the Mini 4 Pro. It's the same thing, basically. Put that to the side. And the goggles. Move that over there. Let's go ahead and open these up. Yeah, this will not be a very long video. Again, most of you have seen the unboxing. So they have a little pad on here. I've seen people try to use this again for, I guess when they store it. I probably won't do that. There's another pad here. And I will definitely deal with all this stuff later. Has the lens covers, as you can see. We'll go ahead and definitely get those off real quick. Hold on. One second. Gosh. There we go. And you don't have to charge that. Let's put that to the side. And then we have the Avata 2, aka Bolt. We were thinking of what name to use for this thing. We're going to use Falcon, but now I really like Falcon because I like Rana and Atlas for the Air 3. But Bolt, because basically I saw how it flew, I think it'd be a great thing. I did notice this thing. Saw a video last night. This thing goes around 60 miles an hour. Of course, United States on the FCC mode. Charge to activate intelligent battery. Yep. We'll definitely do that. As you know, it has the same kind of cover as a Mini 4 Pro. Just kind of clips on. It's fairly easy, just like the other ones. I don't know. It's about... 1 second, I'm gonna get my other drone. I want to see the foot. All right, so we have the Mini 4 Pro here. And let me just go and take that off, and I can compare the footprint of these two. I have the the guards for the props for the Mini 4 Pro, but man, it made it really, really big. And I tried that a number of times inside, flying around. It was not as great as I thought it would be. It makes the footprint really big, and it just it does turn optical avoidance off, which this thing here, I found out, the Avata 2, aka Bolt, does not have optical avoidance. With that said, you can basically see the footprint. You know, it's about the same size basically. The Mini 4 Pro is a little wider just because of the props. So that's one thing with this thing here, being as far as the props are guarded and everything. And with the same camera, has the same camera basically as the Action 4. I have that, and also the Mini 4 Pro and the Air 3. So the sensor on this should be great. Let me take that off. Forgot there was a cover on this also. You can see there. So, well, so it is about the same size. I didn't go get a battery. I think I bet you it's a little tiny. I bet it's a little heavier. We'll see. But anyway, I love the Mini 4 Pro, love the Air 3. This is just gonna be a new addition we'll have. So let's go ahead and pack this one back up. One thing you don't have to worry about the Avata is you don't have to worry about prop guards, or actually something to hold the props back. So we'll open these real quick, and we'll go ahead and get these on and see how this looks. As I destroy the box. Hope I don't have to return them, because that's going to be a total fail if I do. I did get black. I did not want the orange one. The same thing with the front guard that I purchased that sticks out further. It's black also. So let me look at the instructions here. Pretty sure it's just straightforward. You throw them on there, and that's really it. Yeah. So 1 second. Let's go ahead and get these on. I wanted to make sure I got this stuff, so when the device, because this just came today. FedEx just dropped this off today, the Avata. So 1 second. So we're getting the prop guards on now. Not prop guards, I'm sorry, the bumpers to protect the Avata. This gives you a little more padding, as you see. I don't know if you can see that because it's black, but I think you can. Here we go. All right. And one more. And I'll leave these on all the time. I'm not going to take them off. There's no reason to. It probably adds a little bit of weight, but they're not heavy at all. What's that say right there? Do not touch the intake. Avoid burns. So, if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that right there. I guess that little spot right there, right here, I don't know if you can see that. It gets really, really hot. I wonder about, because as you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I like to hand launch and catch my my drones. So we'll definitely see how that works. I don't know if I use my hand to do it. I don't like that. I really like catching it like this. So we'll definitely see about that. Let me take that sticker off. So we don't need that sticker on. 1 second. Little dog over there whining if you hear that. Hold on, Bella. So I like it. We'll definitely get this charged up and see what's going on. Let me get the battery out, because we'll have to charge that in here in a minute. That's going to take a while. I'm curious about see how long this will take to charge, though. I definitely will add that to the video and go from there. The SD card, and I guess if you wanted to charge it, if you didn't buy the Fly More combo, there's a little latch right here. So the SD card will go right here, along with the, you can plug it in if you want to, but I heard if you plug it in through the Avata 2 and charge a battery, it takes 80 minutes, and I think it's, what, 40 minutes per battery if you use the hub. The same thing here, we have where looks like the SD card goes, it goes right, I don't know if you can see that, it goes right there, right in the middle, and then the charging port is on the side right here. Again, I'll have to do some more videos as far as me testing this thing for the first time, but I definitely want to get this charged up, and we'll definitely see how it goes. So let me start that, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. They said this stuff takes a little bit to charge, so we're definitely going to charge this up, see how long it takes. I'll go ahead and time this, and looks like right now it's about 12:37. A while back, if you remember, I got the Power 500. So that is what we're going to use to charge all this. I knew I wouldn't have an issue. Make sure I have enough cords and everything, and I do. So we'll get all this plugged up. Again, the ports on the on this right here, if you don't know, they're 100 watts each, the USB-Cs. So, and of course I got a there's two of those, but of course I got a plug here that we'll use. Turn that on, and we'll just plug these up. These cables are great too. They're about 6 feet long. I got them on Amazon. They can definitely handle the power on this. It's coming from. Okay, so all we gotta do, we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do is plug up the controller, make sure it's charging, and we see it's charging right there. All right, we're gonna put that up there. The bank, the little battery bank, we're gonna plug this up, and do we see it's charging? I'll probably hit the power on this. There we go. I'll give it a little bit. We see they're charging. It's not charging yet, I guess. 1 second. There it goes. All right, good. And you can see with the Power 500, and I'm not doing any kind of special port, just a USB, the USB-C. It's definitely fast charging. Right now the power output is 71. Again, you can see both of these. That's great. All right, and the last thing, let's charge the goggles. So, and that plugs into the outside of the goggles. And I should see lights, and I do. So we have lights on all three devices. Let me see. Yep, you can see all the lights on all three. So we're good to go right now. The Power 500 is at 100%. We definitely will see how long this takes to charge. You can see there. And I guess we'll see. I'll get back to you once everything's done charging. I know. All right, guys, so I'm back. It is currently 2:42. But I'm pretty impressed with the Power 500. So that took about 2 hours. That's not that bad from the beginning. So you can see this is full, and believe me, it's the same day. You unplug this. Full, full, full. The Power 500 is really, really amazing. It charged all these devices I had. I'm going to turn it off. it charged all these devices perfectly. I've heard before people complain about the headset taking a long time. It didn't. I mean, like I said, about 2 hours, and you can see it's full. One more time. All right, so I'm extremely happy about that. I thought it was going to take a lot longer for it to charge. So I will actually have to get this all powered up and go through the process. Okay guys, well, it's all charged, and I went in and paired everything up and flew it around a little bit. It was a lot different than the Air 3 and the Mini 4 Pro. At that time when I tried it out, I was using the motion controller. It's pretty neat. I don't like it, to tell you the truth. I can see you can learn it, but I didn't like that, so we're gonna put that up. What I'd rather have is the RC, what's it called? The RC3, the remote controller 3. One thing I gotta do is I have to adjust it. Comes with this little key. I didn't like the motion controller really after I was flying around a little bit. And so I was happy that the remote controller 3 came in. So I'm going ahead and adjust it, because with the FPV drone, what I've read is that you want this stick right here. You don't want it to go back to center. You just got to take the back of it off. Well, open it up, and you'll have this little key right here that comes with it. And I'll show you down here. And we're going to, let's see, for, what is it? F2 is on right here. We're going to tighten that down. And once we tighten that down, then it should tighten the spring down so it does not go back to center. 1 second. There you go. There you go. So I'm tightening it down. Just gonna see how far I need to go with this. Let me check that real quick. Okay, it's we see it's pretty loose, and it's, you can see right there, it's not like that one. Maybe need to tighten down tighten it down a little more. I want it to drop a little bit more. 1 second. I think that's it. Yep, there you go. You can feel it kind of tighten down a little bit. So now you see it totally goes down, and not like that one. So I believe that's it. And so for the next one, we're going to tighten it down a little bit so it kind of stays down. So now what I'm going to do is the, what's it, F1, the one right here. I'm going to tighten that down so I don't want it flailing around when I shape the controller, so we're going to find out. You see it's still shaking back and forth. This may be a little bit of a trial and error. Let's see that right there. Because when I push down, I want it to stay down. I want a little tension on it. 1 second. Let's try that right there. Okay, see how you see right there, push down, it stays down, push up, goes up. That's a little tight maybe. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit. I kind of do like that though. There you go. There you go, that's a lot better. I want a little bit of resistance, maybe a little more. I really don't know. I mean, again, it's first time flying the FPV with this controller. I'll have to do that probably in another video. And I don't know how much tension you really want on that. That seems like it's a little hard. Let's do one click around. Yeah, I guess that'll be okay. All right, yeah. Let's, 1 sec. Loosen up just one little right now. There you go. That's a lot better. All right, cool. And you just kind of clip it down, push it back down. I'll do that in a minute. So there you go. So basically, when you go down, it'll stay up and down. I can't wait to play with this. It'll be a lot easier than the motion control, I think, because this is kind of what I'm used to already with the other drones. So when I was flying, when I got everything charged, I flew around a little bit with the motion controller, just around inside to see how everything would work. It is a lot different. One thing I do want to show you also, this right here came in. I'll have a picture of it, probably up here or up here, a closer picture. The Avata 2 comes with these little orange things on here that protect it, but I liked, and after some reading, these little metal things, again, you'll see a picture. They're metal and they're hard, and they actually screw in, and so to me it adds a little more protection. Same with the bumpers. You can see that I got that for all 4 sides. So, sorry, a little noise in the background. It's a dog playing with a toy. Everything updated. All right, guys. Well, this again is the Bolt, aka Bolt, the Avata 2. It's a little different. It's a lot different than anything that I've flown before. It does turn on a dime. That's why I'm really excited about the other controller. Using the motion controller, it was a little bit of a learning curve. I'm pretty sure this will be a learning curve with this also. It has a lot of different beginner modes, so I will definitely leave it in there, beginner mode, till I feel like I'm mastering this. Well, guys, hey, we're at the park. We have everything charged on the Avata. We're definitely going to use the I don't know what it's called, RC3 controller. I didn't even look to see how it works yet. We're just going to figure it out. I probably will not have some of the footage on the camera because I don't look like an idiot. It's going to be a little bit of trial and error. Once I get it, we'll see. But yeah, it looks like it could rain. I don't know. I just didn't want to wait, kind of chomping at the bit, get in a little open area so I can fly this around. And well, again, we'll see how it goes. And I did fly around a little bit around my house inside with the other controller. I can never remember the name of that controller. It was fun, but I don't know. I don't like it really that much at all. Since I got the other controller paired to it, the R3 controller, that's the controller I'm gonna use. So let's get out there and let's get this going and see how it works out. All right, guys, we have the Avata 2, aka Bolt, and we'll see exactly how this goes. Let me go ahead and get in there 1 second. All right, guys, so this is kind of weird. We're gonna see how this works. I'm not even sure how to take off this thing. There's a start stop on the top. We'll try that. Let me put the goggles on real quick. That didn't work. So looks like it's the same thing as pulling them forward. Here we go. The difference is here, since you're not seeing the drone like you normally see it, you kind of really got to look at the how high you are to what's a good height for you. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust this headset. Okay. All right. That's one thing you do want to do. You want to make sure you adjust that headset before you go. All right, here we go. I'm recording. Yeah, it's a lot better with this controller, by far. Now, this does not have optical avoidance on it. Woo, low, 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 low. Does not have optical avoidance on it, so that is a difference. You know, so if you're playing with this, you want to make sure It turns on a dime though, and I'm in beginner mode. Let's go around this tree real quick. Well, that's, you kind of do want to sit down when you're doing this. I see why some people sit down a little bit, because it's whipping around there. It turns really sharp too. That's what I'll notice at home. I was like, golly, it turns sharp. And you let go of the controls, that's it. Let me get on a flatter surface. I feel like I'm leaning a little bit, and I am. There we go. Also, this thing, I saw a video the other day, a guy going 60 miles an hour. I was like, good grief. I think you definitely want your goggles like on your face, how you want them. There you go. Sorry about all the adjustments, guys, but it's my first time really doing this in the open. And this thing moves at a different rate of speed, and it's a different type of look. It really is, using the goggles. It really is. I mean, it doesn't mess my equilibrium or anything. I can say that, but it is totally different. Yeah, that was crazy. Does it have wheels? Oh, it does. There we go. So it does have. I'm pretty sure, I hope the beginner mode would kind of stop you from, let me go up a little bit. That's kind of crazy though. All right. I can see why now people need to get used to the camera being straight. I see people change it down, you go faster if it's down, because I guess it banks at an angle. I mean, it does move though, man. And this is beginner mode. It's crazy. I saw some people where they actually were sitting in a chair. Woo, look out. And I brought a chair to sit in, and you know what? I may sit in that chair. Because I think it's a little easier when you're sitting down, maybe. Anyway, it's a nice little drone. I mean, main reason I got this, if you're trying to, fly indoors or just having fun, that's the thing I like about it. Sorry about it, make people dizzy, probably going back and forth like crazy. I mean, and the banking part of it, that's pretty crazy. Right now, I think the mode I'm in, beginner mode, it won't do all the banking and stuff like that, I believe. Right now, I'm not ready for that by any means. Let's see, what's our speed right now? Actually, it's meters. Let me change that real quick. Let's see how we get to that. I didn't realize that. That's different. Control, save, I think it's under safety maybe? Pitch units, there it is. Good grief. Miles per hour. All right, better. Let's see how this works now. How much battery do I have? 44%. So 14 miles an hour. Should look like it's going a lot faster than that. Yeah, it's a lot better to me with this controller here. I mean, I get smoother with it, but I do like the. wonder what it does when it goes down fast. Since it's on beginner mode, does it just stop? Let's find out real quick. If I just have it all the way down, it's shaking. Probably came down too fast. Let you know, hey, I need to be a little higher. It is easier to control with this, for me, with this controller here. I mean, I know I'm in open space. I was doing it last night, like I said. And they say you let off the controller, it just stops. The only thing is you need to make sure the left stick is actually centered. That's one of the main things I noticed just playing with this right now. That was almost hit the tree there. Yeah, this actually is, I think, totally better if you're sitting down, personally. Now, some may not care about it, not get maybe used to it. This is the first time actually being in open space like this and doing this. But I do like it though, I really do. It does not have optical avoidance, which is crazy. But I guess you can't. And I don't have any little things to go through here, but I'm not ready for that right now. I'm just trying to see what it does so I can get out here and check it out. And I hope the recording is recording both the controller and the headset. I think it does from the reading I did, but I'm not really sure. What if I pop it back? It just goes forward, okay. But yeah. So anyway, guys, hey, this is the Avata 2. It's a lot of fun, I gotta admit. Be really cool to hook this to my Air 3 and Mini 4 Pro. That's something I definitely want to do to check it out. Low battery. Cancel, where's the cancel button? That thing, I don't know where the cancel button on this controller's at. It's probably C1 maybe? Oh, brake, hold on. I guess it's that. Let's go over here. We're 20. Well, we have 3 minutes. I mean, what does it do when you? What's it gonna do? It's gonna land, but return home. It says 3 minutes and 4 seconds. So let's see what it does. And like I said, I don't know if I have Rocksteady on. Hopefully I do. I'll check the next battery to see what I have on. Because I really hope I do, because the controller feed, it is kind of, like I said, it's jerky a little bit. And I hope the Rocksteady will be a lot smoother, you know. I'm hoping. I mean, it's just 2 minutes, so I got plenty of time. I really do. It may be making y'all dizzy. It is making me a little bit, I can tell you that. Just a little bit. But it turns on the dime, and I can't imagine you get faster than this. This is only, what, 16.6 miles an hour? Good grief. A minute 30. Watch me get brave and wreck. I'm not going to do that though, hopefully. We'll see. I can't wait to look at the video that comes from the drone. I really hope I have Rocksteady on. Let me get over here and land. And that's the thing too, you can't look down over here. Like, oh yeah, you can. What am I thinking? Well, that's weird. Looking down like that with the goggles on makes you feel like you're falling. All right, here we go. Well, there you go. Let me stop the recording. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait till I do this more and apply it. Again, this is the first time I was out in the open, and I had a feeling it was yikes. I had a feeling it was going to rain because like, golly, let me get out there real quick. But I didn't wreck it, which is great. I know I showed y'all this before. Those little metal things right there on that screw in, I like those a lot. Yeah, hopefully it's going to protect the camera a lot. I have not had to send any of my drones in the DJI carrier refresh. This one's actually cheaper than the other ones. The 2-year carrier refresh is $99. I can't remember what the Mini 4 Pro is. I thought that was at least $299 or $199 or $150. It was not that. The bumpers, I like the bumpers a lot. It's a mean looking thing though. And you would not believe this thing flies as fast as it does. But inside, it's just as smooth. And that's one thing I really want to use it for. You know, you see people flying this down waterfalls and down mountains, and eventually I'll get there. It's just practice. It really is. But yeah, we got the Avata 2, aka Bolt. And just want to say, if you like this kind of content, if y'all go ahead and click the like button and subscribe, it'd help me out a lot. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later. We'll do another video when it's not like so cloudy or something. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.